Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And that could set him on his way. But this is Van Nistelrooy. Baresi does really well there, he is strong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delightful ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Now it's Mbappe, and this is Van Nistelrooy.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Delivered in. Messi. Puskás. That has been cut short.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Now then, the ball's come loose. This looks promising.
Played into space out wide. Oh, smashing header!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Cruyff.
Looking to be a menace in the final third.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
And it's made its way to him. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Over to the left.
Now, can they get him away?
And this is Cruyff. And here's Messi. Shot, surely! Goal, Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The goal scorer for Norway after 28 minutes is number 20, Puskás.
Norway are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Pelé. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Beckham. Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rui Costa. And it's Pele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Baresi. Rui Costa.
Norway finding their passes.
And he cuts out the supply.
Look at the space here.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Gets good distance on it. And here's Cruyff.
And it's Rui Costa.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now this could be a chance.
Rui Costa. Baresi. And it's Rui Costa.
Puskas. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, important interception.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Norway have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Puskas actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Norway are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
No, it's come to nothing. Beckham. That's Guardiola. Rijkaard running with the ball. Now this could be a chance. Puskas! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi
Has created one goal already. Puyol gets across to intercept that. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. It's run loose here. Knocks it into space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passing nice and neat. Passing is crisp and sharp. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cruyff. Now it's Pele.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Corner number 2 then.
Etta Broussard. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Griezmann.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Adams makes the interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Pele! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Looking for a runner. He's being urged to shoot. Now it's Griezmann.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi, and he's lost his man here. And that has put paid to that. Rui Costa. Oh, that's Pele! And that would have been game, set and match.
Pele really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Norway get their fourth corner. And that's a good ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Rui Costa. Back into the middle. And that's an excellent interception. Chelsea are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Beckham. Adams calmly anticipates. Pele. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's
There will be
Cruyff.
1 minute added time.
Guardiola. Griezmann. Now Mbappe. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Just a quick announcement.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day in the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be called.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
It's a promising position. Delivery from Mbappe. Punched away. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And Nistelrooy. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Down that left flank. Ball is over the line. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. And he was alert to it. Cannavaro. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not...
Chance for a shot! Norway with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi wins the duel this time. Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff, and he's been shifted off it. So we're still where we started right now. Passing nice and neat. Pelé. Guardiola. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Beckham. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options for movement. Baresi. To Messi. Puskás. Played out to the left flank. Beckenbauer.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's well spotted. Great vision. And this is Pelé. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Norway looking to pass their way through. Puskás! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Pelé gets flagged offside. Now it's Cruyff. Looks a good ball through. It's Pele! It's loose, and there's a ring. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rui Costa receives it in a good position here. Messi knocks it out wide. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a really well-measured ball. Baresi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi receives it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well played. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Please watch the screen if you have a
And
ticket.
the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Van Nistelrooy.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That is a great pick out. And the finish! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Pele, and the shot! Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? Rui Costa's cross. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Puskás. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And it's Rui Costa. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That's an imaginative pass. That's a decent clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Puskás. Now it's Puskás. Nice defending, physical and effective. Van Nistelrooy. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Puskás. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over, and he shoots! Pele finds himself offside. Some resolute defending there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Cruyff. And this is Pele! Rijkaard. He is always looking to break lines. Messi. Passes short and sharp. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Rijkaard.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Nistelrooy.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rijkaard.
Now it's Pelé, and takes a shot! And that would have won it.
Puskas really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Number 21, Atebrisson. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Griezmann.
Corner number 2 then. Pelé! That really would have raised the roof.
Well, you wouldn't expect any less from him. Always willing to give the extraordinary a try.
Rijkaard. Some good work on the right flank here. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is...
Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field, number 50.
Norway have their third corner.
Coming on the field is number 6, Conte.
He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Cruyff. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Rijkaard.
Now it's Pelé. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Mbappe. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Please turn your attention
Your
to the
reflections
screen
then,
for
Jim.
information
Well, there's no
provided
shortage of
by the
effort and
local
commitment
police.
from them.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. And here's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Now it's Mbappe. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Pele, Norway are looking to break at pace. Messi. Baresi. That's been slipped through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries to... Oh, what a climb! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 12 minutes is
Norway are
21.
already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Puskás. And here's Rui Costa. And this is Cruyff. Dixon. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And they're on him in a flash. And it's Cruyff. Always onto this. Guardiola. Played into space. Robertson makes the interception. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a cute ball. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now it's Pele. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rijkaard. Rui Costa. And it's Cruyff. Rui Costa. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Beckham. Well, that pass isn't the best. Puskás. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. And this is Rui Costa. And the shot's on here. And he shoots! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Norway with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff plays it short. And here's Cruyff. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pele is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Done delicately. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what has happened? Shot a goal! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Guardiola. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? And the return pass. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, terrible pass.
Been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Rui Costa. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rijkaard. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Match day programs are
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Here we go again. Robertson. Rijkaard. And here's Rui Costa. Puskas. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Pele. Beckham. Can he get it through? Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Pele. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is ended up in no man's land.
Rui Costa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that has put paid to that. Threads one in with the challenge.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rijkaard, that is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. Chelsea are 2 up early in the second half. Robertson. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Puskas. Dixon.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Robertson. It's Rui Costa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Baresi. Tries to play it through. Great ball and a chance for a shot! It's in! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Pelé.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Real chance! He's got a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Norway do have a chance to counter here. Messi, and this is Messi. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Messi. The final 5 minutes. Plays the return pass. It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rui Costa. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Beckenbauer.
Number 15.
Puskas.
Pep Guardiola.
Passing nice and
Coming on the
neat.
field. Number 7.
And he's had it nicked
Griezmann.
away.
Number 6.
And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Conte. 2 added minutes have
Griezmann,
been
a
indicated.
player so deservedly decorated. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
A quick reminder today that
Mbappe
smoking is
taking in the
only allowed in
accolades,
areas
having been
shown on this
named
map.
man of the match,
Thank you for your
and
cooperation.
deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. He has found the way through. Pele. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Pele. And that shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. Robertson. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Cruyff. Guardiola. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Well, they can break here. And they're back on the ball again, looking to play him in. And here's Griezmann. Great vision. This looks promising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Cruyff. Rui Costa. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a lovely, neat pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that has not gone well. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Rui Costa. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Nistelrooy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's going to be disappointed with that. No, again, there's no way through. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cruyff gets into a good position, showing good feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Norway with the corner, they're first. Now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Puskás. Baresi. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Shot could be on.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Out towards the flank. Oh, nice touch. Played it. Big header! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Norway. Bullish header!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
There will be
easy pickings there. Look at the space here. Messi. Puskás.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of... Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are so... There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be
That's the
removed.
start of
Thank
another
you very much for your
45 minutes.
cooperation.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to...
Shoots! And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Norway are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's picked his way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And Van Nistelrooy! He scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
After 54 minutes is number 9.
He's still trying to make a game of this. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them...
Takes a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pickford claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. Short changes him with that pass. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard threads one in. Aims beyond the defence. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Griezmann. Dixon. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Cruyff.
Guardiola.
Now, can they get him away? Just eases him off the ball. Puskás. Rui Costa. Spread it left. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Griezmann. Coming on the field is number 24, Del Piero.
Oh, well played, well played. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Stojkovic. Cruyff. Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. And Robertson. Pelé touches it back. And this is big chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Puskás clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Quality ball. And it's Del Piero. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! He has done it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And now he has 2.
Number 20, Puskás.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Number 15,
Cruyff.
Pep Guardiola.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Number 6, Conte.
Robertson. Norway clearly now in lead preservation mode. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Norway finding their passes.
Pelé really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Del Piero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Pelé. Del Piero. That's very neat. Robertson. Nice control. Mbappe. Now it's Del Piero. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And that is that. Chelsea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And now,
so Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.